Doctor Who's 60th anniversary will comprise of 3 60-minute specials set to air in November this year. The show has a history of bombastic episodes that celebrate the history of the franchise, and the 60th will be no different. These episodes will see the return of Russell T Davies as showrunner, David Tennant as the Doctor, Donna Noble played by Catherine Tate, and many more. 2022 was the first year since 2004 where we had no episode of Doctor Who over the festive season. Instead, we were treated to a teaser trailer for the upcoming anniversary. It lasts 1 minute and 17 seconds. In this video, I will break down every frame of the trailer and hopefully unearth some new details about the show's future. Let's get stuck in. The trailer kicks off with what seems to be a stock photo of London. This could indicate that the series is returning to London as a base, rather than Sheffield or Liverpool. Obviously, we know the Noble Temple family resides in Chiswick last time we saw them. Shot 2 sees the TARDIS materialise in Camden. We've already seen this shot from the initial teaser trailer which aired after Power of the Doctor. We've also seen the TARDIS in Camden after filming videos and photos from the summer. It's also interesting to note that they're sticking with Jodie's TARDIS exterior for the new era, including Ncuti seasons. Shot 3 sees Yasmin Finney carrying boxes. This could indicate that her family is moving house. Filming rumours have also suggested that the Doctor meets Donna initially while she's carrying lots of boxes before running off to investigate a UFO. Shot 4 sees Beep the Meep's crash ship. Well, we presume it's Beep the Meep's, seeing as it's clearly quite small, and Beep the Meep is small. In the distance, a handful of school children can be seen. Meanwhile, Rose also arrives onto the scene. As previously stated, the Doctor, according to filming news, goes to investigate a UFO in Special 1, so these shots should be from the first episode of the specials. Could this potentially mean that Rose and the Doctor will meet before the Doctor goes and meets up with the rest of the Temple Noble clan? Shot number 5 sees Donna talking to Sylvia. This could indicate their main focus is on Donna. There's a lot of talk about how she ends up remembering the Doctor as we see her with David Tennant's incarnation later on in the trailer. Another key plot point could be surrounding Donna's happiness of her life. In Journey's End, it was quite clear that she didn't want to return to her old style of life.
Please don't let me go back.
And also, at the beginning of her reign as a companion in The Runaway Bride, we see her clearly quite unhappy with her position. However, maybe winning the lottery has changed her circumstances. Shot number 6 sees 14 run into a hole in the wall. Is he investigating the remains of a battle between Beep the Meep and the Wraith Warriors, or the Wraith Warriors and Unit? Who knows? Shot number 7 sees 14 looking forward. Shot number 8 has 14 and Donna hugging. This indicates that Donna 100% is going to remember the Doctor. It must be later in the episode, or even the second or third special, as it's unlikely that this plot point will be resolved so quickly. Shot number 9 sees Sylvia looking worried. Donna is on a laptop in a new house. This could be as a result of them winning the lottery after the End of Time Part 2. Shot number 10 sees 14 pop his head out of the TARDIS door, stating he does not know who he is anymore. I believe what he's trying to say is he doesn't know who he is with the personality of the 10th Doctor after all the stuff that's happened in between with the following Doctors. Shot number 11 sees Bristol from the sky, evidently an apocalypse occurring. We saw filming images of this back in the summer. There were people with signs, fighting, cars driving recklessly, and much more. This is expected to be the first meeting of the 14th Doctor and Neil Patrick Harris's character. Shot 12 shows the 14th Doctor still wearing the same Converse as the 10th Doctor. The 13th shot shows 14 shocked by the chaos. Could this be the cold open to episode 3, or maybe a cliffhanger of episode 2? Shot 14 sees Neil Patrick Harris's character, potentially the Toymaker, waving. We presume that he's waving at the Doctor, and maybe he's even looking for the Doctor, or waiting for him in the middle of the chaos. A theory that's been going around recently is that this whole regeneration and Donna's return could be a ploy by the Toymaker, if that's who Neil Patrick Harris is playing. Shot 15 sees a shipyard with a rocket being built. This could be the Toymaker's plan, or maybe Beep the Meep is hypnotising workers to build his rocket, as a way of escaping the Wraith Warriors. Shot 16 sees Neil Patrick Harris in a similar tartan waistcoat to 14, talking about the... Some are saying this is a definitive link between 14's clothes being regenerated and Neil Patrick Harris's character, as they are wearing the same tartan. It definitely suggests a bigger link between 14 and the Toymaker, if that's who Neil Patrick Harris is. He says the show is just beginning. I believe he's talking to the 14th Doctor, potentially when they meet in the chaos that was filmed in Bristol in the summer. This could be the first confrontation between the two characters, and is likely a very vital scene for the episode. He then shouts about a worldwide premiere. He says this in some sort of accent, potentially German. which is fascinating. I don't know why I said that. Shot 19 sees an exploded car. This could be a high budget scene between Unit and the Wraith Warriors as they battle on the streets of Wales, as they battle on the streets of London. Some have rumoured that Kate could potentially be involved in this scene, and we already are considering that Ruth Magley could be involved as a Unit advisor. Shot 20 shows the Wraith Warriors' hand. This shot is definitely from the Wraith Warriors versus Unit on that street. Shot 21 is a child witnessing the Unit battle, or potentially even meeting Beep the Meep, as that is normally how Beep the Meep arrives onto the scene, getting into the good books, using his cute looks to hypnotise children to protect him. Shot 22 sees Rose meet Beep the Meep. Beep is definitely hiding behind some bins, potentially on the run from the Wraith Warriors and using Rose to help him escape. Beep the Meep speaks of monsters. The animation is noticeably good on this scene, but definitely shows the higher budget of the new era. Some have rumoured that the voiceover has potentially been done by Miriam Margolyes. It's hard to tell from just the one line, however it does have some resemblance with her voice. Some have also theorised that Beep the Meep is trying to trick Rose, and in reality, Beep the Meep is the villain, and the Warriors are the police. Meep might be trying to make Rose believe that he's on the run, and the Wraith Warriors are in fact the villains, before the switcheroo happens at the end of the episode. Shot 24 sees the Wraith Warriors in their first live action shot. We know that they're police looking for Beep the Meep, and they look extremely good here, much better than they looked from the leaked filming photos that we saw. Shot 25 sees the TARDIS in Bristol, and 14 exiting. This could be from the same filming image where we heard David Tennant and Catherine Tate talking about Mel. Could this mean a return for Bonnie Langford's character? That was my phone. Shot 26 sees an unknown character enter the Mr. Emporium shop. This has been one of the pivotal factors that's made people believe that Neil Patrick Harris is playing the toy maker, considering this seems to be some sort of toy shop or clown shop or something like that. We also saw this set dressed during the Bristol filming and could be the toy maker's base for the upcoming episodes. It's easy to believe that this could potentially be a cold open for one of the episodes, with a random side character getting killed off, something which Russell often did during his first era. Shot 27 sees Donna at home. It has 14 stating, if destiny exists, it's heading for Donna Noble. Who is 14 talking to? Potentially Unit, potentially Kate Stewart, or maybe even Donna's family. This indicates that we're definitely picking up the series 4 thread of Donna's memories and her potentially dying if she remembers all the Dr. Donna stuff. It also shows a potential focus on Donna. Could she be a main plot point for these specials? And how does Donna return? Is it just a coincidence that the 14th Doctor happens to meet her, or is it a deeper plot involving the toy maker? Shot 28 sees a Unit soldier shouting open fire. This is definitely from the Unit vs Wraith Warriors battle that we've seen from filming images and a shot later in the trailer. It's nice to see more representation within Unit as well. Shot 29 sees the Wraith Warrior reacting to Unit firing, clearly angry. It's expected that the Wraith Warriors will likely get the better of Unit over this battle. Shot 30 shows 14 in some new glasses, talking to potentially Ruth Magley's character or someone at Unit, or even, again, Donna Noble's family. He says that she will die if she remembers him. However, in the end of time, when Donna does remember the Doctor, we see that she ends up just being fine after a protective barrier was put on by the Doctor. Would there still be some form of protection there from the Doctor from back in 2008? Or has it worn off at long last? Shot 32 sees Donna freaking out. Beep the Meep comes back with Rose, potentially. Could this be how the 14th Doctor interacts with the Noble family again? And maybe the 14th Doctor goes to investigate Beep the Meep's crashed ship, and as we've already seen, Rose is there. From there, maybe Rose and the Doctor go to investigate it before she brings him back to the house. And Sylvia and Donna, Sylvia realises that it's the Doctor. Donna's freaking out here. Potentially she could be remembering in this scene, and it could be quite a tense moment for the episode. Shot 33 sees a Unit soldier firing a rocket launcher, presumably towards the Wraith Warriors. This is another shot that we've likely seen from public filming, where we saw multiple explosions go off in that road in Cardiff. This is clear evidence of a higher budget for practical effects, and likely comes as a result of the partnership with Disney. Shot 34 sees a Unit soldier running from the fiery battle. Once again, this is from the public filming on that road in Cardiff last year. Shot 35 sees 14 ducking under a door as it closes. He has no jacket on, showing off his waistcoat, which has, as previously stated, the same tartan as the Celestial Toymaker, if that's who Neil Patrick Harris is playing. Donna is also in this shot, so this means this is during an adventure between 14 and Donna after she's remembered. The controls on the ship are quite low down, which indicates that this ship could potentially be Beep the Meep ship. However, it looks potentially too small to be the ship that crashed in that field. Therefore, this could be the rocket that we saw being built earlier on in the trailer. This also indicates that Donna has definitely remembered by the end of episode 1, because if we are to believe rumours, then that would mean the Beep the Meep and Wraith Warriors story is episode 1. Shot 36 sees a car on fire as a van flips onto it. This could indicate the strength of the Wraith Warriors during this battle, and as previously stated, the Warriors likely win this battle. And once again, this is from public filming. In shot 37, we see Donna shout at the Doctor as he hides behind Sylvia. This is interesting to see some comedy with some actual stakes for once, as that is something that's lacked in the recent era of Doctor Who. Rose doesn't seem particularly shocked to see the 14th Doctor. That lends into my theory that they'll potentially meet before the Doctor reunites with Donna. Sylvia is clearly panicked, tries to hide the 14th Doctor behind her. However, Donna must end up alright, so she clearly can't remember from this specific scene. 14 ducks under Sylvia and looks to go towards them, so potentially something is happening within the house. Beep the Meep maybe? Shot 38 sees the Wraith Warriors shooting their lasers towards Unit on the same street, once again, as all that public filming came from. Shot 39 sees a host of Unit soldiers lying dead. Clearly this has been an absolute bloodbath from their point of view. Shot 40 sees 14 running, just like old school 10. There's also questions over where he actually is in this scene. It looks historical, and it clearly isn't from the first episode with Beep the Meep. Shot 41 sees Donna and 14 running towards a building. This could potentially be in Bristol, judging by the brickwork on the building in front of them. Could this potentially be Special 3 as they face off against the Toymaker? Shot 42 sees Sean, Rose and Sylvia in a fiery building. This would lend us to believe that the three are definitely heavily involved in the plot for at least the first episode. It's also interesting to see Sean back again, as we haven't seen him since the end of Time Part 2. This also means that Sean and Rose are likely to find out about the Doctor. Well, I already believe that Rose is going to find out about the Doctor, as they wouldn't bring in someone such as Yasmin Finney to play a small role in Doctor Who. Sean, on the other hand though, Sean finding out about Donna's adventures with the Doctor should be an interesting dynamic for Donna to contend with. It also looks like the trio are potentially in the place where the rocket was being built previously, so maybe this is towards the end of an episode as the shipyard gets destroyed. Shot 43 sees 14 say the 10th Doctor's classic phrase, this definitely shows us that 14 is going to have the same characteristics as 10, even if the character themselves got a little bit older now. This is another scene which is from Camden filming. Someone previously stated on Twitter that they heard the 10th Doctor get into a taxi saying Alonzi. If I recall correctly, I can remember someone on Twitter stating that Sean was actually the cab driver, so that is likely what he is doing for work. It looks like Donna, Doctor, Sean, Sylvia and Rose all get into the taxi and investigate together as a group. Shot 44 sees Neil Patrick Harris throwing roses around. Could this be a musical number, as Neil Patrick Harris has a musical career as well? He's also wearing a different outfit, so this is likely from a different scene or a different special. He's definitely giving off insane vibes here. Could this lend to the Toymaker being obsessed over the 14th Doctor and needing to put him back together with Donna? Who knows? Shot 45 sees Ruth Madeley. She's a very good actress and a very good disabled rep for the show. It looks like she's in an office, and there was rumours that she could be involved with Unit for the new era. It's been confirmed that she's definitely playing a recurring character in the universe. So it should be interesting to see her interact with Kate Stewart, as we know she is confirmed for Series 14. The character has been confirmed to be called Shirley Ann Bingham. Take from that what you will. Shot 46 sees Donna potentially in Unit, or just the same office as we see Ruth Madeley in. It's going to be interesting to see Donna interact with the story, not just with renewed memories, but also with her being a bit older now and having a family. Will she be as willing to travel with the Doctor, or will she want to stay on Earth? Shot 47 sees 14 getting up. He looks like he potentially could have been knocked down, maybe by a Wraith Warrior, as it seems to be on the same street as the battle between them and Unit had taken place. Could this be the first big confrontation scene between the Wraith Warriors and the Doctor, with the Doctor potentially believing the Wraith Warriors to be invaders and not the police looking for Beep the Meep? The taxi is clearly behind him, so it's unclear whether Donna and her family are in the taxi or not. Final shot of the trailer, as we know, is Ncuti screaming,
"Someone tell me what the hell is going on here?"
Russ was previously confirmed that the background of the shot isn't the actual background, and it's instead been edited in for the trailer to not give away any spoilers. This indicates a big location and something that they wouldn't want to give away so soon. It also looks like Ncuti might be speaking to someone. Based on the clothes, I'd also say that this is recent from his regeneration, considering he's still wearing the same shirt and tie as the 14th Doctor. Could this be the 15th Doctor's first words in a new TARDIS console room? Who knows? Anyway, that's all I've got for this trailer breakdown. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos coming out soon. Hopefully the next one should be a review. And until then, I'll see you in a bit.